Today is national holiday. Seems like it's made just for Southwest Florida. It's National Seashell Day.
Yeah, so we went to Sanibel, a beach routinely named the best for shelling, to unlock some secrets. What makes it so great, and when is the best time to get the best shells? What we usually see as the picture of serenity is actually a rush of senses. The thunderous crash of waves, the water's constant pushing and pulling of living creatures, until what's left looks so beautiful. You have to put it in a bag.
We actually have quite a collection.
And take it back to the house.
We were able to find a pretty box at a local craft store that had some shell designs in it. So we're going to use it to display the shells at home.
The Fletcher family came to Sanibel Island because even though they're from New Mexico, they know this is the spot to find seashells.
If you find something cool, bring it to me, we'll look at it. If I find something cool, I'll bring it around to everybody.
We met the Fletchers while they took the National Shell Museum's Beach Walk. It's a daily guided tour of the shells here and the perfect place to figure out what makes Sanibel the best.
You can find over 330 species here on Sanibel.
Marine biologist Lee Gay tells us it's all about geography.
We're looking directly south right now. So we get the currents coming from the south that wash the shells up here, and then the rest of the Gulf Coast of Florida just kind of gets our leftovers.
Just coming here doesn't guarantee you'll get great shells. You have to come at the right time.
So low tide is the best time. Low tide during a new or a full moon is even better because the moon pulls out the water even further and exposes more beach.
Lee tells me weather is another important key.
After a big storm, because those big waves will push bigger shells, they have more power behind them and they'll push bigger shells up there.
So low tide during a full moon after a storm. That's what puts Sanibel shells on the map. All right, so now you know. The Bailey Matthews Shell Museum has some special events today for National Seashell Day.
Cool.
We'll tell you all about those around 7:45.
How cool is that? I always had heard that Sanibel was the best place to get shells, but I never really thought about the science behind it, I guess. So that's really interesting.
And that's a question that I've asked before. Why? Why is it so good? So it's cool to get the answers to that. Well, if you're wanting to head out to the beach